Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Rabbi Nathanson, and thank you for joining us here today on Docklands TV. Yesterday's second Sea Care Cook-Off was a tremendous success with an overwhelming response from volunteers and supporters that came through yesterday, Sunday, to cook and distribute care packages to members of the community, many of whom are elderly and frail and not able to get out. So they put together these beautiful, warm, healthy, and delicious meals and went and visited with many of the community members, came back with some wonderful, heartwarming stories. So we thank our supporters and our volunteers for this tremendous program and the success that it's been having. And we reach out to the further community to join in, to volunteer, to sponsor a meal. You can see all of the details of the program at ccare.org.au. That's ccare.org.au. So Tom comes home and tells his wife, "Honey, I'll be bringing a friend over for dinner." To which his wife was not too impressed and responded, "Don't you realize that the house is a mess and the kids are not well and they've got fever and I haven't been out shopping in days and I got nothing ready for dinner and the laundry hasn't been done and what are you thinking?" So he says, yeah, I know all that. So she says to him, well, why then did you invite him over?" To which he responds, the poor fool was thinking about getting married himself. And when it comes to marriage, the interesting point is that the first documentary we find of marriage between man and woman is in this week's Torah portion, the story of Isaac and Rebekah. Marriage took place before, of course, with Adam and Eve and with Abram and Sarah, but the Torah portion does not explicitly refer to it as marriage, and even afterwards, where Jacob gets married, there's a form, an expression of love that says before they got married, whereas Isaac and Rebekah are unique, where the expression of love only comes after they got married. And if you read the stories, you'll also notice that specifically with Isaac and Rebekah, their marriage seemed to be smooth sailing all the way through. No big dramas, no big hardships that they ran into in general in life and between the two of them. Whereas Abraham and Sarah and stories that we read later on, although there was a tremendous love and bond between the two partners, there was nevertheless friction that was often presented itself and that they had to run into and deal with as it came in. So the question is, what's the uniqueness, what's that special secret to the marriage between Isaac and Rebekah that stood out in all these different interesting ways? And I'm going to be a little mean, and I'm not going to tell you the answer, but I will invite you to join us for the weekly Torah class in which we'll discuss this at length, and I'll share the answer with you there this Thursday evening, 7:30 at the Jewish Community Center. Visit our website for further details, cjcc.com.au. Have a great week and hope to see you again soon.